Hello, everyone. Wishing all of you a good day, a pleasant day. Our society, the society in which all of us are living right now, is the most modern society. It's a progressive society wherein we are upholding the democratic spirit, the advancement that we have made in the field of science and technology, and its fruits are enjoyed by all sections of people. Even this mode of communication that's happening via digital mode is one of the benefits that's offered to us by the technology. So, a progressive society is a society that makes us steps every day forward. We strive hard to move forward. So, when we say a progressive society, it also means that breaking the conventions as well as the tradition and orthodoxical notion that existed in the society. A few years back, say for example 20 years back, 30 years back, the birth of a girl child was considered unceremonious and inauspicious. And there were so many pujas and other ritualistic offerings were done by the senior members of the house for the arrival of a boy, because boys were considered as a good omen for the society and family at large, and they can bring income to the family. Prosperity was attained and achieved by the birth of a boy child. So this was the faulty notion that all the generations of people they lulled and cuddled in their mind for many years. But as I said, because of the propagation of education as well as Renaissance reformative movements, our society has made large and big strides and leaps in all these fields. As a result, we were able to completely exterminate, completely obliterate these kinds of nonsensical, awkward, absurd notions from the mainstream of society. But when we say that we are progressive society, we should also understand that women plays a vital role in the households as well as in different streams and walks of the society. Women, their influence can be seen in different spheres of the life, realms of the life. They have ascended the great peaks of science. They have ascended the great, even Mount Everest was conquered, and the summit of the Mount Everest was conquered by women. Very in recent history, we have seen it. And also, this is an age women, they set out their expedition to space, and they are in a quest to conquer the celestial world. So a great many progress has been made by women, and their contributions are commendable. Their contributions are unparalleled in this technologically driven world. This is a virtual world wherein the contribution of women is glaring and it is blatant in the society right now. But however it is, however progressed and developed we are, to some extent all of us are conservative in our approach. A very simple example I want to demonstrate is, after the marriage is considered as the most auspicious and a ceremonious affair in the life of a person. So after the marriage, a bride and bridegroom, a girl and a boy, the common tendency that prevails in the society is, soon after the marriage, the man remains the man and the woman remains a composition of an amalgamation of male as well as female. By the very term itself, their name itself is a classic example of this. After the marriage, a woman is forced to receive the tail of her husband. That is why he or she is known. The second part of the name always carries the identity of a man. That's why I say that the women after their marriage, they become a mixture of both feminine as well as masculine entity. I am pointing to a very simple dilemma that we have in our mind. Is it so essential? Why is it the women in our society, they are losing their identity after the marriage? Marriage is an establishment, it is an institution, it's an organized institution establishment in our society. That's accepted. But what is the need of changing the names of women after the marriage? After the marriage, they borrow the name tag of their husbands, the so-called husbands. Is it progressive? Is it really required? Or is it a trait of modern society? And why are always women subjugated for this? Why are always women victimized for this? And the reverse is not happening. The contrary is not happening. The man never adopts and adapts the name of his wife. Never. We have not seen. We have not seen. Be it any caste or subcaste or any society. This is very specially with reference to the Indian culture. I am not denigrating the value of Indian culture. Indian tradition is the best in the world, no doubt. But in certain matters, we think that our women, they do not get the deserved respect and the value in the society. This is very simple example. The borrowing of the name from the man. This is, I would say this is an emotional slavery. This is a subjugation. This is a victimization, and this is a erosion of the identity of the woman. This is the extermination of feminine. To sum up, I would simply say that this borrowing the name tag of a man is the extermination of the feminine and erosion of the value of women in our society. It's high time that as a progressive citizen, as a progressive global citizen, we have to deviate away from, go astray from all those conventionalisms, and let us set out certain changes in the society. If a person can take initiative, if somebody could take initiative for this, it would be a great thing. So nothing great has attained in our history without enormous initiative and enthusiasm. So let's hope that in the future there would be a change for all this insensible, all those awkward customs and practices that exist in our society. So women should be given due respect, position and priority in our society. They should be extricated, they should be freed from the bonds of emotional slavery. Thank you all.